guys, welcome to look how close my nails are. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. As you would have seen, my breakfast, I was not in the mood to speak this morning, and I was in a bit of a rush to eat and cook before my work shift because I'm working from home today. I'm doing a what I eat in a day. I'm super slouched right now. A what I eat in a day, getting however many grams of protein in that I am today, because vegans apparently can't get any protein in. I don't know. Before we properly get into the video, I am gonna put the like calories and like protein and stuff in the video, obviously. If that's not something that you like to see, then maybe maybe today's video isn't for you, because I know it's not for everyone to see that. I don't think tracking calories is a bad thing. I don't think it's a good thing. I'm just like super neutral about it. But I know for some people it's a really bad thing or it's a really good thing. But I'm not here to glorify it, and I'm not here to demonize it either. It's just a tool that some people like myself use, whether that's every day, sometimes once in a blue moon, to check where they're at. So yeah, that's my stance on it. And if you are not about this life, then I would recommend that you don't watch this video. Yeah, if you've noticed anything different about this video, and I'm really sorry if the quality is a bit trash in some areas, it's because I've got a camera and I'm literally looking directly at myself in the viewfinder right now. But yeah, I've got a camera. I've bought myself a little Canon G7X Mark II, and I'm so confused how to use it. And the tripod. The tripod's one of those Joby ones that can like fit through anything, but it's so good at being curved, but I can't make it straight. So if it's wonky, if this video is quite wonky, I'm really sorry about that too. I'm getting used to it, and I still haven't watched any videos on it except for review videos. I haven't watched any like best settings, blah 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 blah. So I'm really hoping it's not too bad. Right, if you know me, you know I love a tofu stir fry. I literally make it every day or every other day for lunch or dinner. And the only thing I really change about it is the vegetables. I always have tofu. It's normally always teriyaki, but I like to change up the vegetables, change up which minerals I'm getting. I don't know. I think we should go and make my food. Go and finish off my teriyaki stir fry, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Show you all the ingredients very quickly, just in case you're interested. I'm hoping you're interested because you are watching this video, but yeah. Use these medium noodles. They're from Sainsbury's. I don't cook them on the hob. I do not cook them on the hob. I cook them in the most lazy way ever. I put them in a bowl. The bowl I am then going to eat out of, obviously. Less washing up. And I put boiling hot water from the kettle on them, and I just submerge them and let them soften and cook. So yeah, that's what I use for the noodles. And this is the brand of tofu that I used. I always use this brand. I swear by this brand. I don't like silken tofu. I've never liked it. I've got some in my cupboard, and it's just for a rainy day. Like, I will have to have nothing in the fridge before I touch that stuff. Yeah, don't like silken tofu. So I always get the big packet of this, the 450 grams, and I always use half of it. Always use 225. And then this has got carrots, yellow peppers, bell peppers, some peas, and it's got teriyaki sauce and soy sauce and things like that. The calories that this is, I've tracked around 700. I'd probably say 800 because I'm someone that really, I don't even track all the time, but when I do track, it's quite loose. So I won't track the vegetables properly. I won't like weigh them. I didn't even weigh the tofu. I just use half the pack. So really it could be just over half. Do you know what I mean? And I don't weigh the nest of noodles, which some people would say to do because they can vary, to be honest. But again, I'm just lazy. So I didn't. And yeah, so this is my meal. This is a nice big bowl. It's literally, you can see the size compared to my head. Yeah, she's steaming. I've got around 20 minutes left of my break from work, from my lunch break. So I'm gonna go ahead and nom nom nom. And I will catch you whenever I next shove something down my gob, whenever I next eat something. So yeah, catch you then. And I can see it's recording, so if I lose this somehow in the clips, I'm gonna be very annoyed. We're back in the kitchen. I've decided I'm gonna make a pitta because I'm not super hungry right now, but I should eat something because I got back from the gym and I've already left it quite a while. So I'm gonna have this pitta. I'm gonna have a protein shake later on because I need to hit my protein, but I just don't fancy having them at the same time. I mean, I might, but at the moment I'm not fancying that. So I've got some onion, red onion cut up. I've got a pitta that is sliced. I'm about to toast it. I've got some fake chicken. I've got some sweet corn. I feel like I need another vegetable, but I don't know which one. So let's just start cooking. I'm gonna use fry light as per usual because I use it with everything, to be honest. And when it runs out and I haven't bought a new one, I'll just fill it with a little bit of olive oil. I know some people would be like, it's not very accurate when you track it, but nothing about my tracking is super accurate within calories. So I'm quite a rough tracker, but because I've always been like that, it's not really a problem. Because it's not as if I'm going from tracking everything like super in detail and then like really lazily tracking stuff, you know? It's always rough measurements. I mean, sometimes I do weigh things, but like oats and stuff, because my brain cannot tell the difference between 20 grams of oats and 80 grams of oats because they look the same when you put it in the pot. So I kind of have to weigh it out. But aside from things like that, like pasta and stuff, I'm quite chill and I can just read packets if it's bread and etc. I've got some red onion and I've got some fake chicken, which doesn't look very appetizing because it's frozen as well. But I just throw that in there. The fake chicken is frozen and it's supposed to go in the oven, but I always just pan fry it. I never have a problem. So as long as it's cooked for long enough, but you can always just defrost it. So I'm just lazy, as we've established. But I saved the packaging just so I can show you. It's Plant Pioneers, no chicken from Sainsbury's. I used 100 grams of that. I always use a third of the packet. I can't remember how much protein it is, but it will be on the screen, the whole meal. And yeah, so we're just gonna wait for that to sizzle. I've already drained all the brine out of the tin. If you're not using Jolly Green Giant, what are you doing? What are you doing? To be fair, it's a bit traumatic because I used to be called that in school. Not tons, let's not bring it back. But yes. I'm also going to be using this vegan mayo because my mum works in the food industry, like sort of food service, not hospitality, but basically she works for, what would you call, like a supplier. She always brings me back nice samples whenever there are any. So I've got so many of those mayos, and I've got so many little tiny pots of vegan mayo that I have to use up. But I'd probably say my all-time favourite is Hellmann's, then it's this, then it's the tiny little pots she gets me. I don't know if I've got any left actually, otherwise I'd show you. And then it's that like Blessed Heart one. I'm not quite sure on that one. I only get it if it's like super cheap, or if the shop doesn't have any other kinds, because the texture's a little bit weird. Okay, so I finished making my dinner. I added some tomato to it, just because I felt like it needed an extra little something. Just wanted another vegetable. Isn't tomato a fruit? I swear that's a thing. People are like, no, tomatoes are a fruit. Or it's another vegetable that people are like, no, that's a fruit. But then some people think it's a vegetable. It's all about whether it's got seeds in it or something. Hello guys. It's time to wrap up the day. And I'm going to have the protein shake. Just one scoop of the one I used earlier, which was the Protein Works Vegan Extreme Protein in salted caramel. I tried loads of other protein, well not loads, but a few flavours from the Protein Works and also My Protein, and the salted caramel Vegan Extreme is probably the best one that I've tried in terms of taste, money and grams of protein per serving. I would say salted caramel Vegan Extreme is the way to go. So far I've bought 8 kilograms of it, because I bought 4 2-kilogram bags, and I'll probably just keep buying that flavour. I'm gonna have my protein shake, just one scoop. I have 2 scoops a day, which some people might say is excessive, but I just always have 2 scoops a day. It just helps me build up the protein. Sometimes I have 1.5, sometimes I just have 1, but it's really easy for the first one to just put it in my oats. This is the spray that I use. It's from Holland & Barrett. And then creatine, I just use, is it gonna focus? I just use this creatine monohydrate in unflavoured from My Protein, because I used to have the blue raspberry, but I think it's just nicer to have unflavoured, because you can just put it in things as well if you want. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I have to be up kind of early in the morning because I have some chores to do and things that I should have done today but I didn't. So if you like the video, please give me a like. If you have anything to say, any video ideas you have for me, anything like that, go ahead and comment them down below. Subscribe if you want to. My Instagram's going to be in the description, along with anything I thought maybe you might, if you got this far, then you know you might be interested in some of the things in the description. But yeah, I will see you very, very soon with a new video. Bye.